Oh shit. Oh, excuse me. So this morning, I was reading a news article from RT.com, Russia Today, about this white man in North Dakota named something Cobb. Hold on. Craig Cobb, uh, who is a white supremacist and racist. And he went on this show on NBC and found out that he has fucking African in his DNA. He took some DNA tests and found out he got black in him, which I'm sure was embarrassing as fuck to his racist ass. Okay. I wish I could just see the look on his face. He checked it up to short science. Like, oh man, that's they don't know that's a short time. But racist, if you are watching this, you dumb racist motherfucker, let me ask you this: are you aware of the history of niggas? Like, we've been around for a minute. I mean, I know I read an article last year that stated that African American male DNA has been around for like millions of years. So, and I'm pretty sure it's been proven that our people started it. Like, it was niggas back in the day. And I mean, I'm not saying like niggas like today, like American niggas, but they was colored motherfuckers. So, how are you gonna deny that you have that in your blood? I think just about every white person has that in their blood. And I mean, I've seen walking proof of that. I've seen some white people who are built like black people, and I'm like, somewhere down your line, you had some nigga in your blood. Them lips is a little too full, that nose. So you are just one dumb fuck to even try to throw that out, exclude that as even possibly like rational. So he's trying to make a little community where all the white people who feel the same way as him can go. Pretty much, a modern day KKK, neo KKK. And it's not surprising because, these little racist groups, they be around, but they be real subtle. And it seems like that they're trying to come up again. They on the come up. And I mean, as we can see, like the Trayvon Martin thing last year, it's obvious that they're trying to push for a race war in the United States. That may be one of their ways to try to get rid of some of us niggas, okay? Depopulation. But no, don't listen to the news. Don't be given to that bullshit. So he's trying to open this town for other racist motherfuckers to come live who feel the same way. He's starting up a religion that he calls based off of racial awareness, calling himself the motherfucking the creator. Like, that's what he calls himself. Oh, yeah, excuse me. That's what he calls himself, the creator. Nigga, last time I checked, the Lord up above was the only creator that I know. I don't know where your pasty ass comes into the picture. But, yeah, a religion based off of racial awareness. The last time I tried to say I was racially aware, I had a white person call me racist. They think, oh, no, that's racist. And well, I'm sorry, some people either play into the stereotype or just live up to it. And I mean, they don't purposely do it. It's just who they are. But it is what it is, and I call it like I see it. The truth is the truth. You can't get mad at that. You don't get mad at the fucking messenger. The truth is the truth. Okay? Yeah, racial awareness. My ass. This guy. So, he went on to say, just talking all kind of shit. Hold on, What did he say here? He said, first of all, he called us motherfucking jungle bunnies. That's the first time I've ever heard this term. And maybe it's a term that's been around for a minute, but a jungle bunny, really? First of all, you dumb motherfucker. And I don't even need to go to the jungle to know this, but I don't think that there's bunnies in the jungle. Stupid asshole. Secondly, y'all white motherfuckers love some jungle bunnies when it comes to sports. Okay? Football, basketball, soccer. Oh, don't even get me started on the Olympics, okay? Because when we repping for the United States, y'all know how to root a nigga. Y'all, when we winning them Super Bowls, y'all sure know how to give props to a nigga. Y'all will build us the fuck up, let me tell you. Y'all will give us endorsements, Pepsi commercials, fucking car insurance commercials. Y'all give us the world right and funny, as long as you act like a good nigga. But as soon as you fuck up, whoop, just like that, gone. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm Laker fans, hell, even Seahawks fans. Oh, no, I'm not even gonna go to LA because I'm in Seattle. Okay, Seahawks fans. And I know that half these motherfuckers, not half, but a lot of these motherfuckers be fucking white supremacist motherfuckers. And I'm talking about, I'm not saying racist, because I think that white supremacy and racism are two different things. Like, racism is a group of people who are collectively and knowingly oppressing another group of people. You know, to me, that's what racism is. It doesn't even have to be hatred. Just, yeah, well, I guess, yeah, it is. But white supremacy is when white people have that, like, sense of, like, I'm better than you type deal. They don't even have to be like, I hate black people, or nigga this, nigga that. It's just the whole sense of, like, I deserve that because I'm white. Like oh, no, I'm better than you. Like, that's what I'm talking about. And these are the same motherfuckers who will turn around and just be sitting up there rooting for niggas just to win for their team, win rep for their city, win that Super Bowl, win that trophy. Come on, niggas. That's what gets me about that shit. Like, motherfucking racist, like, it works when it wants to. But, you know, like Cat Williams fucking said, y'all brought us over here, well, for one, against our will, but y'all brought us over here with no motherfucking receipt. So it ain't like y'all can just send us back, you know? Oh, I'm tired of you. Well, let's go return. No. We're here, and I mean, yes, y'all are trying to get rid of us in a number of different ways. Just look at the Tuskegee experiment. Just look at Black Wall Street. And Black Wall Street. I'm going to touch on that for a minute. That is a prime example of, like, jealousy with white people. And, again, not all white people, but, like, white people feel like if someone else has it, like, I need it too. Like, what the fuck is that? And that's what I talk about, like, white supremacy. Like, they feel in that entitlement, like, oh, they've got that? Like, no. And I don't understand how white people are going to get mad that, for one, niggas are in their area, moving in on their land or some shit, because this wasn't even your land, like your original land. Y'all go into other motherfuckers' places and snatch they shit. Like, that's what y'all do. And y'all get mad because they're in your shit that you snatched. And I mean, there's innumerable accounts of this happening throughout history, okay? Y'all will occupy some shit and invade. That is how you roll. But back in the day, I think everyone respected their own land, their own tribe. Hell, race wasn't even an issue back then. Like, everyone was in their tribe, regardless of what your color was, because you were part of your little tribe. Like, that's just who you are. You were called I don't know, say a Capitol Hillian. Like, everyone who lived, that's what you were, regardless of, like, you know? But somewhere along the line, it was like the 1600s, some motherfucker decided that, hell, it was time to start labeling motherfuckers and give them motherfucker, because they probably realized that they were the minority. This small group of alabaster people that was it. So they needed to feel like, look, we're going to oppress everybody else, okay? So this guy, back to this guy. Damn it, my little video thing went away. Okay. I'm on a roll now. So back to this guy. He went on to say that black people are walking. What did he say? Walking. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where's this shit? So he said that they are strolling biological early warning devices. And I agree and disagree with that statement. I'll tell you why I disagree first. I disagree because, excuse me, our genes are the shit. Minus the health problems and all that, and I'll get to that. And that'll be in the why I agree section. But our genes are the shit. Nick, we got some good genes, okay? I don't know if you guys saw that one. There was like some black lady on the news who had turned like 107 or some shit. I think it was 100. Maybe it was 117. Nah, it wasn't 117. It was like 107. And they were showing her like getting in her Cadillac like she was still driving, and they ended up playing like nigga, like over her little video, her little birthday shout out was this fucking nigga song. And then they went on to apologize and say, oh, we played the wrong music by accident, like that was our bad, we're doing the best we can to fix it. Some bullshit, you know, white people. I'm sorry, that whole situation was bullshit. I'm gonna just side note real quick, that whole situation was bullshit, okay? Because what the fuck is a news station doing with that song and that type of music in the first place? Secondly, in that area of control where all that shit going on, because I've seen what a fucking news center where you showing what's on TV where all that goes on. That's not a slip up that just accidentally happens. Oops, I accidentally played my iPod. No, I'm sorry, I don't believe that shit for one hot motherfucking second. Rupert Murdoch and your bullshit ass news? Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, so yeah, we know how black don't crack. I'm sure many have heard this phrase, and so far I've been a walking test of that. And other niggas I've seen, like, we age very damn well, okay? So I disagree with that. Now, I'm going to tell you why I agree with that, and I'm going to just kind of tie it all together. Now, I agree with it because niggas, we don't be taking care of our health. Just be quite honest. Like, we don't give a shit. Like, we'll eat some fast food like a motherfucker. Okay? We will get high and pick the fuck out. Yeah, we don't care. Like, eat pork, all kind of shit all day long. Fuck pork, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, we don't be taking care of our health. So that's kind of why I agree. And especially like in like poor communities and stuff like that. They have to go out, survive off of is what they can afford. So of course, the lifespan of people like that would not be as long, and it would be a, what do you say, biological early warning or some shit. But you have to look at, again, going back to white supremacy, you have to look at what we've been given. Motherfucking crack cocaine, a special treat for all inner cities. Thank you, government, for that one. You gotta look at fucking liquor stores and shit like that. They're primarily put in ghettos and you know, like poor community regions. McDonald's on every street corner in the ghetto. Like, it's everywhere. And McDonald's, by the way. Can y'all stop trying to market to black people? We know that niggas like McDonald's, okay? Their fries are fucking delicious. But you do not need black people in all your commercials to prove that y'all got niggas back. Because all y'all doing is making us fat. Y'all, it ain't like y'all really helping the community. You just making us fat, turning our brains into shit. Like, but McDonald's, we get it. I mean, I complain about niggas not being in enough commercials on TV, but McDonald's, they take the cake because they won't hesitate to put a nigga in a commercial. A couple just sharing a burger or fighting over some burger or some bullshit. Anyway, but my question is, if we were afforded the same resources, jobs, healthcare, education, all that kind of shit, if we were afforded that same, and I mean exact same, benefit, if we even had the same legal justice and, privileges that whites do you think that we would be in this disposition that we're in right now? Like, people in the ghetto, like, if they had that education, don't you think that they would speak a little more properly? If people wasn't sitting up there smoking crack all the time, don't you think that they could get their lives together? They wouldn't have to depend on the government or whatever bullshit kind of racial thing you drum up in your head. This is mostly for these racist motherfuckers out here who don't understand. Like, they just sit here and think like, oh, black people ain't shit, we just don't do nothing. But you have to look at the history of it. Yeah, I think that things would be totally different. So he also went on to say, and this is going to be my last little point. I'm going to wrap it up real quick because I got other shit to do. But he went on to say, not that. He went on to say, they look bad, they sound bad, and oftentimes smell bad. That was a quote. He added that, end quote, in a better world, all black immigrants to the United States will be told, if you try to have sex with our white handmaidens, we will hang you. That's what he said. Now I'm going to read this first part again. They look bad, they sound bad, and oftentimes smell bad. If you try to have sex with our white handmaidens, we will hang you. Now, I just watched the first couple episodes of that Coven show on the American Horror Story on FX. It's because I wanted to see what they talk about. Because I read up on that shit, and there's some truth in some of that shit that be going on in the shows. What they talk about. But in the first scene of the show, it was like Kathy Bates, and she caught her daughter having sex with a black man. This is back in 16 some shit, maybe earlier or later, but back in them times where slaves was still slave times, okay? And her daughter, who was a hoe, was having sex with a black man, and they caught him and her together, and Kathy Bates, the mother, she was a witch, so she took him and locked him up in her attic where she had a bunch of other niggas just locked up in real Anne Frank style, all up in the attic. Locked him up and said, we just gonna say he came on to you. Okay, that's what we're gonna tell everybody. He came on to you. Now I wonder how many times that happened in history. How many times a white man got hung or fucking burned, just killed, just for a white bitch saying that they came on to him or her. They came on to her. When it was the total other way around. So for this man, they look bad. Okay, first of all, and I'm just gonna toot my own horn here, but have you seen me? have you seen niggas? Like, we look damn good. I mean, everyone in my family, I think, for the most part, we look damn good. My best friend, just about everyone I've seen in his family, looks damn good. So, us ethnicities, the ones who are very melanin, have a lot of that. Yeah, a lot of us look pretty damn good. So this man is just one dumb motherfucker. But I just had to do a video on him. So they sound bad. Like, where are you getting this? So I mean, I'm saying all this to say that back in the day, it was your white women who was coming on to us for the most part. Niggas back, like, we like to look, we like to, lust after, but attacking a motherfucker, like, I think that was y'all. I mean, even still to this day, I have my own accounts of, like, white women coming into my job and just, like, they just want to, they want to touch them, they want to have pictures and feeling, like, oh, but that's not sexual harassment. It's not sexual harassment when they do it. Not at all. Or objectification, because they love to objectify. Oh, men too. Don't even trip. Gay men love to do it too. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that whole this man is a dumb fucker. Anyway, I kind of went off on a little bit of not a tangent, but I talked more than I wanted to about this. But I think I got a lot off my mind. I covered everything in my notes for the most part. This last little note that I want to add. Nah, it's not really important. It'll probably come up in another video anyway. But yeah, so that's all I had to say on this racist motherfucker. If you watch this video, I'm gonna link the article to the video. And yeah, another Markisfine moment, and it's time for me to peace the fuck out. Wow.